Who was that?
What the hell?
Let's go! Knew he was gonna arrive, baby. You heard them alarms.
When I seen that sword, I knew it.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Johnny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where we react to everything we never seen. And if you read by the title, you know it's time to get adopted and go to war with some more Blooded Orphans. Last time we left off, man, we got a chance to see the boys spring into action out in the stars this time around, you know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate because they wasn't even trying to do nothing but go to Earth and deliver my girl Kudelia to where she needed to be. But unfortunately, this company, Orkin or whatever that they was working with, sold them out to Galahorn. So yeah, man, but thankfully my man Mika, he's still adjusting to the Barbados armor or the whatever they call the damn Gundam Openings. That's what it's called, Barbados, right?
Barbados, I think.
Barbados, yeah, barbacoa armor. Yeah, that thing, but unfortunately, it's so old that it's kind of hard to, keep up the maintenance on it and stuff like that. So it's going to be a while because it's only like 72 of them, in history that were made. They call Gundam frames or something. So, yeah. On the flip side, we got a chance to see more introspective with these boys, see what's really going on in their minds and stuff, what they think about. And it's not much going on upstairs, they only think about like fighting and stuff. They take pride in enduring the torturous process of having those little implants put in their necks, and they don't know how to read. My man Mika doesn't know how to read, so my girl Kudelia is taking it upon herself to teach him how to read so he can better help assist the maintenance people and stuff like that, man. A lot of stuff has happened in this show, and it's kind of hard to keep up with it, especially since we've been gone for quite a while, so forgive us for that. But there are still memorable aspects of this show, and it's damn ass.
Well, I still remember when that dude just bust a cap and that other dude out of nowhere, and it was like, we ain't gonna play. That was my favorite part so far. You talking
about when Mika did that?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's still unclear why Mika just blindly follows Orga, even if it's like down a path of destruction, you know what I'm saying? He just does what he does. He's very nonchalant.
They got iron blood.
They do, man. And it's like Orga, he's just headstrong about not turning back because of that, because he doesn't want to just guide Mika down the wrong path or make it seem like his will isn't strong. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump to this next episode, which is episode 7, titled Wailing. So we're going to be wailing out. But here we go, man. Yeah, Sailor Venus.
That's what I need to be doing.
Looking good. Anyway, I'm looking forward to gobbling that up.
Gobbling what up?
Big, tasty lobster. Yummy.
That did not sound right.
I'll have your heads for this, you rats! I want you to hand over the Will-o'-the-Wisp now!
Cut that nigga off.
Those are some big words coming from a coward who ran off and left us to die like a bunch of dogs.
Exactly.
Tell it to somebody who cares.
Who the hell are you?
Shove it.
That bastard Orga. You hear me?
Miss Atmos, you think you can analyze the LCS signal?
Absolutely. It's on the monitor now. Directly behind us.
They talking a lot of shit to the dude.
Their relative speed almost matches ours.
If you cut the power off on that thing while y'all in the middle of the damn air or the space.
There was no AHAB wave reaction.
Doesn't make sense. Well, if they're good enough to pull that off.
This is really going nowhere. I'm bored out of my mind here.
Is that Kibu Sushi's brother?
Straight to business, huh? The name's Naze Turban. I represent the Turban.
Oh, grab the lowrider jeans on.
She got
Leader of Tekkanen, Orga Itsuka.
Tekkanen? What? Give me a
I'm sure you know Maruba. The two of us have something of a working relationship. I recently stopped on Mars, where I just happened to bump into him. Poor guy was a big mess.
Of course.
He told me he had a run-in with Galahorn and was in a little bit of trouble. I told him we could make all his problems go away for the right price.
The Turbans are actually a subsidiary crew of Tebas.
Was.
Their group is on the smaller side, but Naze's a big shot. He even swore Sakazuki blood oath to Tebas' boss.
Suck it to me.
He sounds important. The situation couldn't be any worse. If we cross Tebas too, it'll be the end for us.
No,
This
I'll
is
shoot
our
him in the
chance,
dick.
guys. Getting the support of Tewas was a shot in the dark. And Maruba just brought them to us on a silver platter.
Don't you know it's rude to whisper when someone's trying to talk to you? I can't stand guys who gossip like old ladies.
Sorry about that. Please continue.
Thank you.
Watch yourself, alright?
Now then, Maruba promised that he would reward us for backing him up by having all of CGS's assets handed over to the Turbans. But when I looked into it, on paper, CGS had gone out of business. And apparently, all its property had been transferred to some group named Tekkadan.
I think I get it now. You couldn't get anything from Maruba, so you came out here to take it from us.
Of course.
There's no reason to get uptight. By the way, I caught a glimpse of your fight with Gallahorn the other day. Not bad for a bunch of kids. I'll let you operate under the turbans and give you decent work, too. I assure you, it'll be far better than risking your lives every day.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Are you kidding? I'll see these pathetic rats dead if I have to do it myself!
Right, get Granddad and sit
you
him
do have a
down.
pretty large crew. It simply wouldn't be possible to keep you together forever.
You can't be serious.
Did it sound like I was joking?
But I don't want everybody to go their separate ways.
Oh, wait!
Sorry, Mr. Turban, but we can't accept your offer. We're not just gonna stop halfway.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yes. You see, I've hired Tekkadan to escort me all the way to Earth. I can't have their company dissolved just yet.
You must be the famous Kudelia Ina Bernstein.
Oh,
Since you're
this
considered
bitch.
Maruba's property, that'll make this even more complicated.
I would like to make a contract between Tekkadan and the Turbans.
What? Are you crazy?
As you know, we've all been hired to escort Miss Kudelia to Earth. If we have any chance of succeeding, we're gonna need to get past Gallahorn undetected and find a guide that can secure our safe passage. If I'm right, the Turbans manage the transport branch of Tewas. Would it be possible for us to use your route? Of course, we'd be more than happy to pay the appropriate tolls.
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
But why
Really?
can't we?
I don't owe an explanation to a squawking little brat that stole everything he has. Besides, I have my own principles when it comes to finishing a job.
You think you have principles when you're working for that bloated coward? Don't make me laugh.
You might have your way of doing things, but we have our own sense of honor to protect.
So, you're saying that you're willing to fight against us?
That's
yeah.
right. And we'll prove to you that we're more than just a bunch of kids. That goes for you too, Maruba. We lost a lot of friends back there. We're gonna make sure you pay for each one of them.
Let's see you try it!
You're
Yeah,
lost,
fake
kid.
ass John
That
Madden.
arrogance of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
Chance to show him Tekkadan's true power. Are you with me or not?
You're damn right.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Show 'em how it's done!
We might not get another chance to negotiate with Tewas. So let's grab it.
Yes, sir. Right.
Confirming Ahab wave reaction. They've increased their speed and are closing in fast.
Okay, stow away the bridge. Now, maintain speed and turn 180.
Turning 180 degrees.
Alright, let's see y'all whip this thing, man. Y'all just stole it.
I'll go first, ma'am. Preparing to head out. Right. Ozzy Gurman, launching!
Hell
They're
yeah.
going by the book. They maintain their speed while turning their ship to face us directly. You passed the first test, kids.
It's like Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
Heading out.
Sorry about this, Mikazuki. Reactor hasn't been fine-tuned yet. I really wish I didn't have to send you out like this.
As long as it moves, I can get by.
Y'all really need to figure out what y'all gonna do with this damn thing.
I feel guilty.
I plan to live longer than you, old man.
Now don't get carried away. Stay sharp, you hear me?
Operating airlock. Opening up the catapult hatch.
Well, it's like a Zoid battle about to pop off, y'all.
Ready when you are.
Ready, fight!
Mikazuki August. I'm in Barbatos. Heading out.
That name makes me hungry.
Anything will make me hungry.
You make me hungry. Whew.
Thanks for waiting.
Don't let me show out.
Is that it?
Got two chicks.
Don't get in the ship's line of fire.
Roger that.
All right. It's time for your spanking.
Hi,
little
Maria.
boys.
repeatedly, even the nanolaminate armor will disintegrate. We need to stay far enough to still intercept them.
Keeping our distance isn't enough.
The enemy is holding their course.
They're surprisingly brave for children.
Is this gonna take long? Hey, why
He got his own harem full of women.
Yes, sir.
What the hell they got on?
For
What was that
real.
light? Up there!
Looking like 3LW.
Hit on the upper deck. Air pressure's dropping fast. Closing off the upper second block.
Sorry, Akihiro, but can you take the two in front of us?
Sure, my pleasure.
I'll be right back.
I cannot not think of Guts when I see this thing.
I tried not to say it too much, but you can't help it.
You guys have been left to me.
The fuck?
Oh, for goodness sake! Fumitan was always around to help me.
Fan service.
Miss Cordelia? Huh? Oh, Atra. What are those?
Potatoes.
That's how you know a girl can't cook.
Right.
There, just like that. Oh, I see now. It can be hard to get it on your own. Thank you so much, Atra. We should get going now. Oh, that's right. I probably shouldn't go out onto the bridge, should I?
Not when you the chef girl, they need you.
For real.
I have two heads. You know what? Feeling down won't help anybody. I have to watch over Tekkadan's battle. That's what I can do now.
So you just gonna stand there and watch?
Right.
Come on, we'll go together.
We're clear. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Hey, Bridge, we're all prepared to launch. Eugene. Yeah, I'm on it.
Why isn't Mr. Orga here?
What are you two doing?
I'm gonna see this through to the end.
What?
I'm gonna stand here and watch till I can't stand here and watch anymore.
For real.
Any mobile suits in the way. Mikazuki, push it back for us.
Ooh.
Oh man, it's too fast, even for him.
Careful.
They're giving y'all problems, man. You gotta figure it out. Oh shit.
Damn it, it just keeps coming.
Can it transform?
Playtime's over.
Damn. All up in his headpiece.
There! I've got you.
No.
What you thought?
I don't think so, Zipline Zach.
Do it! Okay! Let him have it!
Enemy
So,
firing
your boy
missiles.
Shiro.
Better not let him hit us.
Intercepting them.
Because two missiles just won't do.
They're just making a smoke screen. Or are they?
No! They're gonna ram us!
Let's go!
Unlimited blade
That's why you
works.
don't leave your helmet.
Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, they zip right past their ass here. Bastards.
The rest is up to you guys, so kick ass!
That was pretty ballsy. But we're not gonna let you escape that
Shit,
easily.
they turned around with a
Target's
swiftness.
turning fast. They're closing in on us.
But you're still immature. and
Okay,
fighting
Michael.
Someone twice your size.
What happened?
Explosion in the cargo block. We have intruders on board.
Dang, they wasn't ready.
Sheesh.
Over here.
They was dropping them all.
Right, that's why they was hovering over
And
him.
they would have been paced on
Good idea.
Those kids are nothing
I know they coming for his ass.
Space rats? Do you mean that you forced the Alea Vignana operation onto those kids?
You
Oh, you know what that is? Sounds like Gilgamesh.
The operation are useless. Worse than garbage. I only hired them because they had whiskers. What a waste of money. You're not getting away.
You better move it!
Ooh.
Damn, they're strong.
I want to back down, man. She's too much for you.
Mikazuki left me to deal with you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I won't
You better
go
do it,
back.
Guts.
I can't afford to.
Griffith!
Right? No, that's Casca over there. Why do these people look like so many other characters?
They do. It's like Costco with a
I wasn't
perm
expecting you to play across the
and makeup. Even the haircut looks similar. That nigga shit like he was struggling to get back to the top.
Dang it.
Oh my god.
Give me that leg. You know I'm a leg guy. I like thighs too.
You think you can stop me by using brute force?
You won't get in Orca's way.
You're the one who's in the way, pipsqueak!
Good shit. Better watch out. You better blast that shit. Goodness.
Goodbye, little boy. It was really fun.
Yoink. Good shit.
Finally, now you're mine. For you to disappear.
Why is that so funny the way he came up behind her?
You fool! This girl is very skilled. I'll give it to her.
They all are. This has been a battle right here.
Look who's talking. I hate it when men come on too strong.
Alright then. Why don't we end it?
It's been settled.
We're already on the ship,
Sorry
man.
for all the trouble, Amida. Come on back. I've decided to listen to their story.
It was just getting exciting too.
All of the robots look like that.
That fight was such a tease.
Guys, that was episode 7 titled Wailing, man. Yeah, these Turban people, man, they ain't nothing to play with. Like, they got some very good pilots that have come out that are basically women that belong to this guy's harem, so to speak.
Right? We got the smooth criminal literally over here. Smooth operator with all the women.
Right.
Okay, and they are like not to be played with either. That's the great part. Okay, you got Granddad who I think Smooth Criminal just realized that he was a jerk. Right. Anybody who is probably watching this right now, that dude's name is just Smooth Criminal or Michael Jackson at this point, because I don't know his name. I probably will never remember his name. So his name is going to be Michael Jackson, and that one dude, his name is going to be Guts, and that other girl's name is going to be Costco. For all
this guy's name is Naze. And,
if I remember it, I'll remember it. If I don't, I won't.
Amita.
That might be easy to remember.
Yeah, I heard her name a few times.
Amita, that sounds black.
Yeah, but I'm digging them, man. They seem like they're not necessarily bad guys. Like, we're going to see them actually team up with Tekken.
It seems like Granddad basically told him some crap, and he believed it, because when he blurted out the truth, he was like, what?
Right.
So, I don't think this dude knew what was really going on to begin with. So,
yeah,
we're going to give Michael Jackson another chance.
We are, man. Kibusuji.
Him too, right?
His cousin or whatever.
Because they both be dressed like Smooth Criminal.
For real.
Right?
Are you okay? But yeah, I'll give it an episode. I'm leaning towards an S, but I'm
gonna give it an S.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an S as well. But anyways, guys, we're not gonna waste any more of your time. You know, we want to keep that epicness going and see how they negotiate this shit with episode 8, The Form of Closeness. So let's say we jump into this. Let's get it. Wouldn't that shoot him back? There you go. I thought so. Oh shit. You dumbasses.
Talk to me.
A combustible gas is spreading throughout the ship.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Close the bulkheads and trap those damn kids.
I can't.
Huh?
They've infiltrated our mainframe somehow. All operations on the ship are being blocked.
This dude.
The monitors are compromised.
Wah, wah, wah.
Do you know their location or how many there are?
Before they hacked into our systems, I managed to get this.
There are only 4 of them. So, you gonna tell us how they're infiltrating our system or stand there gawking like an idiot?
How the hell should I know their dirty tricks?
What? I thought you said they were your kids before this.
Yeah, they were, but you can't seriously expect me to remember everything I taught those punks. Anyway, it doesn't matter, just kill them already! We're ready to fight with you, Mr. Naze. The reputation of Tewaz will be ruined if you back down now. End it! Hurry before it's too late! They're coming in here! Please!
Hold 1 second, Chris Farley.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
We've got this under control.
hope you learned something from all this. We're not kids you can push around.
Sure seems that way. You put on one hell of a demonstration.
You gonna do a check on the nails?
What are you saying? You're not honestly letting them off the hook, are you? Hey, don't stare at me like that. Cut it out.
Shoot him.
I got a little unfinished business to take care of.
Please whoop his ass.
Hold on, Orga. Leaving you behind. That was just a tactic. If we'd all gotten killed by Galahorn, it would have been pointless.
Shoot him.
Hey, did you forget who took care of you all those years, Orga?
Shoot him.
Yeah, you treated us like trash.
Put food in your gut.
I didn't.
Don't have mercy on him like you had no mercy on that other dude. Go
That's
ahead.
why every one of us followed your orders no matter what.
I've seen what you're prepared to do. Stand down, and I'll give our deal some thought.
Well, if that was the other dude, if that was Mika, he would have just shot.
Right.
The party's over.
Man, probably shit himself 3 times over already.
Good job out there.
That's definitely her
Have
boyfriend.
fun.
You mean fighting children? No, not particularly. However, I can tell those boys are full of promise.
I can too.
Got the tea
By
and
the
the
way,
biscuits.
I've seen nothing but women on this ship.
Well, of course. Wherever I go, my harem follows.
This ship is fueled by estrogen. I have you.
This isn't a ship of the Valkyries. All the women on board are sworn to me.
All of them?
You
And
mean
only
they're
C
your
cups and upwards.
Sure, we'll go with that. There's children too. A whole bunch of them now.
Wow. Gotta push back on that one.
Children.
Mm-hmm. The product of yours truly, of course. Each from different mothers.
You're talking about stupid things again, dear. Back to business.
All right. Apologies.
Well, I said it was her boyfriend. It was not
I've
like it was
seen
her
you, but
husband.
I'm quite impressed.
And everybody else's
So-
husband, too.
What is it that you want?
I said he was a smooth criminal.
Miss Kudelia Ina Bernstein hired us to be her escort.
If it's all right with you, we'd like Tekkadan to become a division of Tewas.
We've been targeted by Galahorn recently.
And with Tewas as your backing support, you would be able to fight back if things went south, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure, fine with me. I'll discuss it with the old man.
We appreciate it.
Well, don't thank me. You're not in just yet. I'm only making the introductions. These days, each of the economic blocks feel like they're nothing but a burden. Something to do with the fact that lately Galahorn uses their power for their own interests. Then, in the middle of all this chaos, you showed up, miss. Kudelia, from the Noakis July Assembly. The heroine of the times who led the Mars independence movement. You're a regional independence activist.
I mean, the teeth got
I'm
sharp.
about to say, like, what's wrong with him?
He think he grieved for full
He's
metal
not like other
alchemist.
guys.
This is a serious matter for Galahorn.
He's like, I could just
In
sink
fact,
my teeth into
it's
you.
something that could shake up their
As soon as you
entire
clear up that cold, you can do just that.
I didn't get anything you just said, but I'm guessing that she's really important.
You still haven't answered my question. How does that make her property?
Ask the old man if you really want to know. See, the young lady sitting there is much more important than she seems. Way above my pay grade.
I just can't believe the Mars funds are almost completely dried up now.
It would go someday, but not this fast.
It's hard for our other members to do business down there. Not with Galahorn always keeping an eye on them. We have to do something.
Ma'am! There you are!
Have the talks finished yet? Yeah. It looks like we'll be taking those guys with us back to Sisek.
Was the kid in the white mobile suit here too?
She
I
wanna
don't
get
think
to know
any of
that
the
nigga.
pilots came.
Mm-hmm.
Does it bother you?
Well, hot and bothered's more like it.
Ooh,
It's hard to find someone
hot
who can
and bothered.
really light my fire. Of course, no one does that better than my darling.
Whatever. Well, anyway.
What you talking about,
They're an
Mikazuki?
interesting
Yep.
bunch, that's for sure.
Wait, how Mikazuki just be getting on? They always do that in animes.
They do.
They make the short dude the one that gets all the
The
girls.
dude that cares the least about anything gets all the attention.
man. Things going all right?
Like this nigga just wants to eat his
Got some
prunes
spare
in
parts in
peace.
stock for that one, so we should be able to fix it.
You
Real
need to break from
problem
that
is-
mask.
No, I'm good.
Mika!
Orga. I heard it went well.
Play it.
Yeah, somehow.
You didn't do so bad yourself. Not this time. I wasn't much help to you. Sorry. Come on, you did great. Give yourself some credit. No. It wasn't good enough. I've got to try a lot harder. You're right. I'm gonna have to try harder too.
So, what's this?
A list of our assets. It includes everything we seized from Galahorn on Mars.
That's quite impressive.
Thank you. We were wondering if maybe you would be willing to introduce us to a trader we could sell them to.
Well, haven't you kids worked with any before?
There are a couple of merchants we've known since the CGS days, but they're unusual items. I don't really think an average trader would be able to handle them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Of course, we'd be happy to pay.
You know he good for it, man. You know he got all kind of money.
Look at the top of his shoes.
Right.
Anything's possible, kid.
Got them Carlos Santanas on.
That's strapped for cash?
Well,
to be honest, we're in trouble.
Really? Then why did you reject my offer after I said I'd provide work for all of you?
Well, I mean, you said we'd be separated. That wasn't an option.
Right.
You'll have to explain that.
Solely stick together. I mean, what else do you want to know?
Well, that's creepy. I didn't realize I was dealing with a ship full of lovebirds. So tell me, were those the fallen friends you were talking about? If you can't go back, that's fine, but remember, if you're gonna protect Tekkadan now, you won't have anyone to blame but yourself when things get bad. One order from you could be death for those kids. You and you alone hold their lives in your hands. I wonder, can you handle that responsibility? Do you have what it takes, Orga?
It's a lot of responsibility, man. Who baby that is? See, that's her baby.
You know that's her baby.
Here are Mr. Naze's, right? Yep. But each one has a different mother. Our darling stays pretty busy.
Man, this nigga.
Oh, keep all of the infants here on the ship with us.
You mean there are others? Yeah, the older ones are attending school on the surface. You must be lonely without your big brothers, huh?
So you see, this is our family.
That Nick Cannon.
For real.
Actually, if Nick Cannon would do it like that, it'd probably be a lot better off. But
right, under the same roof and shit,
Mm-hmm.
under the same ship.
There's a smile.
He everywhere though.
You've had such a serious look on your face lately. I wanted to cheer you up. Audra. Cute, aren't they? Yeah.
Little rosy
I think
cheeks.
I'm more than prepared.
Yeah.
When we're finished taking orders from some idiot who isn't one of our own, I won't ever have my friends dying in vain again. Not while I'm in charge of Tekkadan. If we die with honor.
Orga.
And they'll be right down there with them. If it's for them, I would lay down my life.
Ooh.
Are you alright?
I gotta tell him
There's no point
something.
in you dying too, kid. You're the leader, and if you're not around, Tekkadan really will break up.
God damn, big pimpin'. He's like, what you do this
It's
to me?
funny. You talk about spilling blood in your connection with each other, but you don't call people like that your friends. That's family. Well, I know what you want now.
What?
So I'll see what I can do about it, alright?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I messed up.
How? He told us he'd see what he could do.
That's not the problem, okay?
He looked pretty weak
Talking
there.
business, the most important thing is to be on even terms.
Exactly.
He treated me like a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing they gotta get over, man. They gotta get better at
So
this shit.
funny.
It'll be fine. Whatever happens, you know that we'll still follow you, no matter what comes our way.
No!
Who won? This girl!
more time.
Okay, that's enough. You can't win when you're worked up.
I'll play with you again later, big guy.
Alright, I'm ready to go next.
I'm impressed with you, kid. You've been at this quite a while. You're a hard worker.
I like how he got his shirt and jacket, man.
That's all I
Look
can
clean.
do. Just gotta keep training.
But got that Broly look.
Now there's no Alea Vignana system on the simulator. I'm a lot tougher. It's time to train the hard way.
So these girls probably gonna teach them how to maneuver around better.
For the most part, it was just a bunch of childish crap. Kind of made my ass itch, honestly.
You weren't all that different from him yourself when you were younger. If you feel like reminiscing, we could do it in bed while we cuddle.
Give me a break.
Why it sound like something I would say?
For real.
Confirming Saisei, dead ahead.
So that's Saisei. Yeah. Training today too, huh? I hear you're getting it pretty rough over on their ship. I have to do my best. If I don't, I'm sure you'll end up ditching me someday.
Really?
Idiot. Getting ditched isn't something you need to worry about. Not when it comes to family. Anyway. Still counting on you, Mika. Yeah.
Who is that?
Cat Daddy.
My boy Thunderbolt Ross with the mustache. But guys, that was episode 8 titled The Form of Closeness, man. These boys keep on letting y'all know they all they got. And they got to figure out what to do. Especially my man Orga, who just got everything on his shoulders right now. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks that he has to kind of make sure that the team is close in order to get these jobs, you know. If they do have to separate, it's a no-go. So it's going to be interesting seeing how he goes on working with this Teiwaz group and the Turbine or whatever they call themselves. You know, so that's going to be interesting, man. Like I said, I knew that they were going to probably get along with each other eventually, which seems to be the case. And it seems like the guys who pilot stuff, they're learning how to do better with the Gundams, thanks to the women of the Up Turbine. So that's cool. What did you think about this episode?
I don't know. It just kind of a moving it along episode.
Yeah, it was moving along. Yeah.
It was a good episode, though. I give it an A.
Yeah, I'll give it an A as well. Like, it was good seeing how they do stuff, man, because, like, that's the thing. They got to be strategic. Sometimes the ball ain't always going to be in their court, so they got to be very careful what they say. And
they're learning. That's kind of what this episode is about, or what I got from it. They're learning, and they'll get it. It seems like apparently this guy wasn't too different at one point, so...
Yeah, it's like he got his own expanded family of harem and babies that he been conceiving with different women and stuff like that, which, hey, I don't know where he gets the time to do all this, but more power to him. He's going to train them to be badass pilots for his ship one day, which I think is pretty cool. That's rad, you know. I guess those girls that are up in the front of the ship, they must be his
everybody is
too.
His wife, apparently.
Right.
I'm like, hey, man, if they dumb enough to do it, go right on ahead.
For real, man. But yeah, I'm liking how these guys are continuing to grow. You know, I want to see more from Mika. It's like he's still kind of a one-note character. And we see now that he's still not as capable as he thinks he is when it comes to piloting a Gundam. He's like, he really felt like he didn't do much, and he was like, man, I gotta go ahead and pick up my weight, because if I don't, my man Orga is gonna throw me to the wayside if I don't.
It's like he has abandonment issues.
Right. It's gotta be more to the story.
Orphan, the thing is called Blooded Orphans, so I mean, any orphan would probably have that anyway.
Yeah. It's like everybody feels like they need to, you know, do something to make themselves useful. But I got a feeling the boys gonna figure it out, you know. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us today on this episode, or these 2 episodes. If there's anything that we may have missed or gotten misconstrued, by all means, provide the proper context in the comment section below, and I promise we will get back to you. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, my lovely wife Jenna Lee on the 1s and 2s. We ain't say the reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Mobile Suit Gundam Blooded Orphans. Peace!